Species as we know them today are the results of millions of years of evolution. Their geographical distribution has been affected not only by nature itself, but also by human activity. Following the last glacial era, humans were able to domesticate plants as well as animals. As part of the Fertile Crescent, Ehden and Kadisha Valley in North Lebanon are one example of where such domestication events happened. This valley has the highest tree diversity in Lebanon and acted as a refuge during glacial cycles. This landscape diversity allowed the survival of different species, like pine, fir, cedars, and junipers. To cope with climate change, some species have to adapt locally. Others have to migrate to seeking optimal environmental conditions. This requires them to have a high degree of genetic diversity. Goats and sheep are among the animals that were domesticated in the Fertile Crescent 12,000 years ago. Humans have selected breeds for their meat, wool, and milk according to their needs and environmental conditions. Throughout centuries, a variety of local breeds with specific properties thrived, but today's intense animal production activities led to the predominance of a handful of breeds. The loss of a local breed is often irreversible. Crop wild relatives are the wild cousins of our cultivated crops. Agriculture originated 12,000 years ago in the Fertile Crescent and expanded northward from the Mediterranean to Central Europe during the 6th millennium BC. Wild species can lose very easily their seeds, as you can see. They fall down spontaneously. For thousands of years, men and women have been selecting from the wild species the characters that suit their direct needs. What's left in the wild have not undergone the process of human selection and domestication, and have survived against various challenges in their natural habitats. So wild species still contain characters that we may need in the future. Genetic resources we are enjoying today are the fruit of thousands of years of domestication, like chickpea, wheat, lentils, or even lupine. Crop wild relatives' genetic diversity is the most precious treasure we possess in our diverse landscapes. Like here in the Fertile Crescent, there are many of such hotspots of diversity in Europe, where genetic diversity of crop wild relatives, forest genetic resources, and local breed coexist. Now, due to climate change and migration of people out of the rural areas, our landscapes are facing new challenges and may disappear very quickly, along with the genetic diversity they contain. We need to take the necessary measures to preserve these resources. If managed as a whole ecosystem, all the valuable genetic resources of crop wild relatives, animals, and forest trees can be effectively preserved for all of us. We cannot afford losing them, since our future food and environment depend on them. Nowadays, we have the capacity to identify and manage these landscapes in such a way as to preserve the genetic diversity they contain for our future. Because once a genetic resource is lost, it's lost forever.